Wings Realty. Thank you for joining me this week. I just wanted to take a minute to talk about the home buying process and to assimilate that to something in project management we call the time, scope, cost triangle. So in order to make the home buying process easier and to give you just something to think about as far as what your options are and the variables that there are, I'm going to start talking about time first. So what kind of timeline are you looking at? Are you very, very motivated to get in the house in the next 30 to 60 days? Are you flexible, willing to wait 3 to 6 months? Or are you not in a hurry at all, willing to wait a year, maybe longer? Something to think about in that process is whether you're going to be making offers on a very motivated seller's house, or if you're making offers on a short sale, or something in between, maybe a bank-owned house. So those can all be variables that can take different amounts of time. If I'm a motivated seller, hey, I'm trying to get out of here as soon as possible, maybe we can close this thing in 30 to 45 days. If you're making an offer on a short sale, sometimes you might be able to get a better deal, but that process has been known to take over a year, especially in today's market. So that's really, as far as time goes, something to consider, how motivated you are and how motivated the seller is to get rid of that property as soon as possible. The second consideration that we're going to be looking at is the scope of buying the home. Are you willing to be flexible on the location? Do you have a location that's really a good fit for what you're looking for specifically? What size of the house are you looking for? Are you just looking for a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, or are you looking for something that's more of a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, or you need a couple baths, you have more people living in your house? So location, size, and condition. Are you looking for a house that's really, you're just ready to make home, you're ready to put in your own fixtures, your own frames, you're ready to paint to your liking, and that's all? Or are you looking for a rehab? Are you looking for something that you can put, $30,000 to $40,000 into, but possibly see some equity? So that's your second consideration, is scope. The third consideration through seeing the home buying process as a project management is cost. That's often the biggest concern for consumers, is knowing what they are approved for. So that's the first question. Are you pre-approved? Have you got with a trustworthy lender? Have you got a pre-approval letter saying this is what you're qualified for? And are you comfortable spending that much money? Are you comfortable with that payment? And also the amount of money that you're going to have to put down. Do you have a considerable amount? Do you have 20% so you don't have to worry about mortgage insurance? Or are you looking at the 0 to 3% down as far as money that you can bring to the table to purchase the house? Closing costs is another big consideration. You may have to be flexible and be willing to pay for part of the selling party's closing costs. And finally, do you have the money to put into that house if you're looking for a rehab? If you would really like to put sweat equity into a house, do you have $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 to invest in the house, to put it in a condition that's good for you or that's good for flipping? So those are just some things to think about: time, scope, cost. Hope that makes the process a little bit easier for you today. And if you have any other ideas for things that you would like to know about, feel free to post those as comments. And if you have any other things to add to the home buying process that you think would be good for others to hear, feel free to comment that as well. Thank you for your time today.